Hello, Clashers and non-Clashers alike. It's Ike from LP2 Athena, and I want to show you guys probably the best pushing base I have ever made or ever used. So I made this, a couple days ago, and I decided to test it out. LP2 Athena is doing a push, so I decided I may as well experiment with a ring base like this, and it's pretty typical. However, you can see that on the right side, I have 4 Teslas, all 4 giant bombs, and all of my spring traps. So, the way this base works, oh yeah, and I also have these bombs on the outside for wall breakers, which have worked a couple times. So the way this base works, almost everybody attacks from the Clan Castle side, also the Dark Elixir side, because, they want to A, get the Clan Castle out of the way early, and to get the Dark Elixir too, because Dark Elixir is important to everybody. Now, right now, I'm not too worried about my Dark Elixir. I'm almost done with my heroes for this Town Hall level, probably go 20-20. So I decided, you know what, it's going to be pretty easy for them to get my Dark Elixir, but let's see how it goes. So I tried this about, I think a couple nights ago, and I've had a huge amount of success. And these people were actually trying to beat me, they weren't just going for my loot. For most of them, a couple of them just got the loot and left. You can see, the first time someone completely, I think they lost connection. Second guy was a Town Hall 10. He didn't even 2-star me, and he had max troops, although Royals not so much. This next guy, completely destroyed. He got to 41%, so thankfully he gave me a shield. Then a couple hours later, I logged back on, did my attack, got attacked by another Town Hall 10. This guy was not as well upgraded, so he only got to 25%. Next person, Town Hall 9, got to 47%. This guy was really close, and he got the 30 trophies. Guy after that, I was kind of thinking about taking the base down after this. I almost got 3-starred by a good go wipe, which, should never happen. But, I only got 2-starred for 13 trophies. Not bad. Next guy, again, Town Hall 10, he doesn't get any stars at all. He gets to 32%. Now, this guy, I don't think was quite going for my Town Hall, but he gave me 16 trophies. It's good. And then I had this great streak of 2 more in a row. I had another guy who was Town Hall 9, another guy who was a Town Hall 9, and then another guy who was a Town Hall 9, all failing me. And I locked on at lunch today, and I saw that I had won again and again. So I'm going to take a look at this Town Hall 10 that attacked me here, and I can tell this was more of a farming army, not really a pushing army. Town Hall 10 were pushing. With this army, I'd be kind of concerned. So here, he's going to attack my base from the bottom left, or bottom right. Everybody does it this way. And what is this? What is this? I have to say, I'd be really sad if I didn't win this, but he put all his balloons down in one spot. You're not going to get anywhere with that. I see the point, but okay, look here. He got a lucky split. But these balloons on the left side are going to get completely demolished. My air sweeper up here soon is going to start blasting them, and the air defense is also going to take them down really quickly. So let's take a watch. Yep, air mines, expo, another air mine, everything completely annihilating those balloons. So he only has balloons on one side, but unfortunately for me, he has 3 spells. He's still got his rage and 2 heals, so he'll be able to get through this wizard tower and a couple more defenses afterward. Luckily for me, my air defense is, pretty deep in there. These balloons are going to take a while to get to it, so I will be able to take a couple more down. But, they're going to obviously get through it and beyond. He does have 40 minions left, so at this point I was kind of worried. 50% is kind of reasonable if he trickles them in nicely, but he's not going to. In a couple moments he'll be sending them in. Yep, here we are. All the minions clumped up in one spot. Now, I don't get why he did this. He already learned, he's got to have learned that the rest of his balloons were just luck in their existence. There's no way that those things should have survived. He got really lucky. So he clumps up his minions even more over here. And me knowing that people would come from that side, place an air bomb, boom! Half of them dead. Half of his minions all in one shot. You'd never clump up your minions like that. At least send a couple down as probes. And at this point, I knew there was no way this guy was going to get it. He didn't even use his last heal spell, which, he probably could have gotten the easy 50%. Look at all these structures up here. If he had taken down that air defense with a heal spell, he could have easily gotten it. But, he didn't, and you'll just stare at the screen for the next 15 seconds. Nothing you can really do with a heal and a poison. And that's going to be another 23 trophies for me. Now, when I started this base, I was at 2,800, and right now, a day and a half later, I'm at 3,100. I'm almost at Champions League. That's 350 trophies with this. I'll give you another example of it. So I did lose a battle to a Town Hall 10. This guy had better troops than the guys before, but he only got 1 star. Again, it doesn't seem like anyone's really getting 2 stars consistently, or even 1 star on this. Let's take a look at another one. Alright, so this guy, this is probably the worst attack I've ever seen on it. He does lure out the Clan Castle, but he doesn't do anything with it. He has this great opportunity to lure the Hound out to the side, maybe use an archer, and the mortar does take the archer down, but the Hound's already out there, but for some reason he decides to go over here and start the rest of his attack, even though the Hound was lured out. I'm not sure why he did that, and he almost had a wall breaker fail there with those bombs, but luckily for him, he didn't. However, it's not going to matter. I placed spring traps all along the right-hand side of the space, but he got lucky and only triggered one of them. Hogs going in on both sides, not really doing too much at all. They die, don't even take down a single structure. And at this point, the archers are just going to chase after my Hound, get deeper into the base, and get ready to be fried. So Hound pops, and the Hounds are really working really well with this base. I don't know what it is, because they don't have archer queens for some of these, which, is probably one of the reasons why I'm winning. But I get a lucky break here, and a ton of his archers and wizards get blown up by this giant bomb. So those are really well placed. Sadly, he's going to get my Dark Elixir, but, well, quick after, all of them are going to get shot down by these Teslas and Expo. I think it's a really good way to lure people into a side with your loot and or Clan Castle. So if you can possibly do that and put your giant bombs near, put them near your storages, because, the giants and golems won't go near them. They won't trigger them, but when the wizards step up, they'll get blown up instead. At this point, there's really nothing this guy can do to get the 50%. He won't even get close to 40. So I'll be stuck shieldless and I'll have to defend again. And I've been getting a lot of troops in my clan, and I'm really thankful for that. It definitely helped. As a matter of fact, I actually won a battle without having any Clan Castle king or queen. I believe I had defensive troops for this one, so let's take a look at one last battle. So this guy has way higher heroes than anyone else who's gone after me, and I intentionally left all these tombstones here. I did rearm all my traps though, so see how there's a bomb right there? Yeah, I do have all my traps, so I want to make it look like I was a vulnerable target when I really wasn't. So he's gonna do a really smart thing, send in a couple of giants and get those sprung off instead of all of them. But they're still going to run into other spring traps. As these guys go into the right, boom, 3 more. Clan Castle troops getting poisoned, so they're not gonna do too much. My witch is gonna step into the poison pretty soon, and the Clan Castle really didn't do too much. They added some extra damage, but what really is the core of this base is all the traps. If you can get your opponent to run over trap after trap, they're not gonna do well. They're gonna get destroyed. See, giants flipping all over the place. He's got like 4 left. Notice giant bombs again. All the golems, and if he had any, but the giants in this case go around the side, and let's take a stop right here. Look, all the giants went off to the side. His wizards got exploded by these giant bombs, and now he's only got 1 entry point into the middle. He doesn't have a jump spell. You can see this guy was, this guy's going in. This was not a faint of heart army. He used tons of spells. He expected to, get a star, probably keep his trophy level while getting Dark Elixir. Now, he did get the Dark Elixir, but here come all my skeleton traps. They're gonna distract the queen just long enough for her to not get the town hall. It looks pretty close right now, but you can see that the skeleton trap saved that Tesla right there. And as she steps up, everything on the right dies as well, so this Expo will be focused on her. And there's no way she's going to get the town hall at this point with that Expo right there. But he surrenders, saves the queen health, sees the inevitable, and gives me the shield. Sadly, I lost 2,500 Dark Elixir, which is kind of sad, but whatever. It got me over 300 trophies. I am super psyched about this. I hope it continues to work. And if you guys want to copy it, take a pause on the video right now. Copy it for yourself, but you can do whatever you want with this. You can put the giant bombs on another side, move around the storage, Clan Castle, do what you need, but most of all, keep your giant bombs near your storages, spring traps near your defenses, and make sure that you have these little compartments on either side, these 4 corner compartments. They really help clump up the giants if they don't bring a jump spell. This is more of what I call an anti-giant base rather than an anti-golem base. You know, golems, they last a little longer than giants, and they don't get sprung. So, with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you want to have your own pushing luck, well, I'd consider using this base. Fill them up with Clan Castle, get your king and queen up, and get out there and get some trophies. And until next time, this has been Ike. See you next time.